Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're starting on the bridge of my capital vessel, and I'm hoping that this horrible green will disappear because we just had a radiated fog storm, and it's supposed to be daylight at the moment, but it's not particularly that clear. Now, in this part, what I want to do is go on to explore another planet for reasons which I'll explain in a little while. But first, I need to talk about something. That is that the 1.10 update for the base game has been released. Reforged Eden has been updated, but as it's reported in the change notes, there are some things which will need more time to be actually implemented and integrated. So what I'm going to do at the beginning of this video is just talk a little bit about the update and some of the major changes. Well, they're not major changes, but they're interesting changes. Now, probably the most popular change is the fact that there is now a hover bike. And if we go into here, find the main store, go into here, I think we could just build the hover bike from the get-go, just like that. I mean, it does need the same as we used to do with the old bike. I think you've still got to make a motorbike kit, but it doesn't take much to build it. And if we go into there, the ammunition controller, put that there, outside, and we'll go down here. Now you can see it's a little bit clearer outside, actually. Maybe the glass and the... I'm just going to jump on it. Now, it doesn't require any fuel, just like the motorbike. In fact, it flies just like the motorbike. But it's a lot more faster and it's a bit more agile. The other thing it can do, if you can get a slope, I'm just trying to find a slope. No, you need something that's got a bit, maybe if we head for the mountains, you can actually get it to do flips if you can get a little bit of a push. I mean, it's really quick. It does seem to be a little bit more stable. There we are. Oh, can't do it now. When I was playing about with it just before I started, it was... There we are. Now, one thing you can't do is go over water. If we can... But it's certainly a lot more fun than the motorbike. It can have its moments, though. But I think I've got my new favourite toy for starting. In fact, I'd be very tempted just to have one of these in the inventory when I'm out just operationally now. Because unlike the motorbike, which was a real pain in the neck, because you can see where like you go there, but you've got a lot more maneuverability now. Yeah, you can... Don't know what that was. Something was firing at us. Now, another new feature that's part of this update is the fact that if you... I'm not sure if we can find a hostile, but if you get attacked now, you get red flashes and blue flashes appear. I don't know what the blue flashes mean, but the red flashes means that you've encountered a hostile. I don't know if we can find one out in the trees here. This isn't exactly the planet for there. So you get an indicator of from what direction the attack is coming from. And that's both at a personal level and at a ship level. And I think at the ship level it's more useful because I did get mixed it up with a drone on while I was actually traveling here. And it kind of made things a little bit better. And I can't find my ship. Where am I? Oh, we need to go the other way. It's in this direction. The only problem with this is that you still got, if you want to use it, you still got to have a hand scanner. Yeah, I don't know if we can get in a little bit of a battle. Let me just land and see if we can, whoops. I have to see. Yeah, there we are. See the red flashes? Of course, these have got melee attacks, so if I can get him to see the red flash, just gives you that direction. If we can do it again. If I can get it on the blue. There we go. I've given myself something. What have I got? Parasites, I think, would be. Yeah. And of course, we have to use bandage. Where's my ship now? It's over that way somewhere. But now another big change is the fact that there's now 23 new blocks. Now, I'm not going to talk about the blocks because I'm not a major builder, and I probably wouldn't be able to spot where the new blocks are anyway. So, but I've been told that Spans has done a stream where he's been playing with the new blocks. So if you want to check that out, I recommend going to Spans' channel. I'm sure it's an interesting stream. And if I get time, I'll be checking it out myself. Pick the bike up, picks up exactly the same way. I'm assuming that if you don't pick it up, it will get packed up exactly like it used to do before. Now, probably the most controversial change is to do with the blueprint. I'm not sure if I can show this to you. Yeah, it says there. It says down here, the following 18 devices need to be unlocked from the tech tree: ramps, medium thrusters, fuel tank container extension. So it looks like at the moment, let me just see out of idle curiosity, where's the small vessel? Now you can see here, even to do my silver shade light, I would have to unlock the ramps, the medium thrusters, landing gear, small container extensions, and small thrusters. And it's got the ... bracket, which means there's probably other stuff that needs to be done as well. Now this is a real game changer, and I did get a comment and someone was saying that it's kind of caused a bit of a storm, which is quite understandable because one of the reasons for people use the blueprint is to circumnavigate the the restrictions when you're first starting out if you want a really cool looking ship. And it means that if you've got something that's really big, I'm trying to think now, say I got a krill and sipper, I can imagine what the list is. Yeah, there's this, to get this krill and a sipper now, you're gonna have to unlock 39 devices. Wow. Now it's not all bad though, because if it's the same as CPU, if you don't like it, there is an option. If you go into the difficulty settings, what I'll do is I'll quickly demonstrate this, because what I've got to do is actually quit out and go to the load screen where the difficulty settings are. So I'll just go out and select that option and I'll be right back. And just to show you the difficulty setting, it says unlock check in BP factory, yes, because it's on by default. This is another change with the update in the sense that mass and CPU points now are on by default. So here we are, we're back on the thing. Obviously, if we come in now, you can see that we can build ships as normal now, with that mode switched off. So if you're radically opposed to that change, feel free to chuck it in. Wow, okay, we were being attacked by a drone. Okay, who was attacking us? No idea. There it is over there. One thing I did find on this, while I was doing some exploration off camera, I actually ran into a patrol vessel. So there actually is a patrol vessel on this planet as well. Anyway, back to the new update. We've covered the hover bike, the blocks, the changes to the blueprint factory. The other changes are more difficult to show because I think there's been lots of updates to POIs, and also some POIs have been changed. Now, of course, because this is an existing series, those POIs won't come in. And in fact, I'm not even sure if they will come in. Now, the other thing also, and this is the one that intrigues me, is there's been changes to the starter missions in vanilla. With respect to the starting planets, and what they're saying is that there are some unique missions tied to each of the starting moons, because if you remember, if you play vanilla, you don't start on a single starter planet. Now you now start on the moons, and then you move and then you pick up the main mission. And that leads me into something I'm very interested in your opinion is, do you want me to carry on playing this series? Do you want me to restart possibly on a simple start but in Reforged Eden? But of course we still won't see those new missions. Or would you like to see a new vanilla start so we can check out the new features in the game? Feel free to chuck it in the comments, any specific opinions. My I have to admit, I've got very mixed feelings. I would like to carry on with this series, but at the same time, there's part of me that says I would really like to jump in on the base vanilla game with all the restrictions and see how well it plays and see how interesting that actually is. So that's the current situation with the update. There's probably there's some other bits and pieces. So if you want to know the full details, I suggest that you look at the change notes. And I think there is some change notes related to the changes in Reforged Eden. So what are we going to be doing in this part? Well, if I show you here, I've kind of explored the main part of the planet. And I mean, I would normally just say, okay, we'll just carry on exploring the planet because there's some bunkers down here. I've done a bit of trading as well. And we've got another abandoned bunker there, which we could do for fun, but I think I've had enough of the abandoned bunker. But so what I'm inclined to do is maybe go to another planet and do a bit more exploration. I'm off camera. I did quite a lot of mining, so I've now got some, you know, or it might be, yeah, I've got some neodymium, some cobalt, and I've also pulled in some promethium. What is that? More than that actually. Let me just see. Is it in raw? Nope. Anyway, so that's the current situation. We're just gonna go in here, turn the thrusters on. I got. See the blue flashes? I think the blue flashes actually means that we're actually under attack from drones. And I think red flashes are for the player when you're attacked with a melee attack. I think maybe it's red flashes are melee attacks, blue flashes are drone attacks. So we'll just pop out and loot those out of habit. Yeah, I've had a few skirmishes with drones and that while I was actually exploring the planet. I'm really glad that I actually put on the shield generator. Oh, that one's already done, so because the opposition is a little bit tougher. These as well while we're at it. Back into the ship. And this was a bit to top up my oxygen. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. But I'll pep up that oxygen and offload food and then ammo. Oops. Food again. That. And then we got some main store and general supplies. I think we'll keep the. Ah, that's interesting. You can't put the hover bike on there. Why have I got? Did I get a free hover bike? So if I take that off there, can't you have two of them? Oh, so you can only have one on you at any one time. Oh well. And we obviously got a free one, which I wasn't aware of. What we're going to do is get up into space and we're going to go to another planet. If we can find something that's got a little bit of contrast to this one. Now that took a lot of time to get up into space. And that means I think I'm going to have to do some routine maintenance. We're just going to get out the ship. Yeah, I think what's happened is I've loaded the ship up so much that we need some extra lift and thrusters. Luckily, I did get those thrusters from... Got these thrusters. Have I got... We're going to have to put the EVA boost on. We'll have to... Oh, they've changed the icons for the armor as well. We've got light armor, heavy... Oh, wow. Didn't know that. So the heavy armor... And that's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? Let's have a look. I suppose there is a difference between the medium armor and the heavy armor. It's very subtle. Okay. Right. Here. Okay, right, good. See? What we have to do is give ourselves a little bit more of a... Turn the shield off. Of course, we got a little bit more clout with respect to the thing. And let's put the... Okay, we got thrusters. That in there. And we're gonna need some lift. We've got the landing gear there. I don't really want to go that way. No. Luckily, we're going through into the machine room. Realize how vulnerable these thread thrusters were as well. That's potentially dodgy. I think what I'm going to need to do is plan a little bit of a ship rebuild, because what we need to do is bring this out a bit so that we can put a layer of blocks over the thrusters. Hopefully that will give us some more oomph. Of course, I picked up this has all been growing because mining was really painfully slow. In fact, I had to do it over several sessions. So really what we need is mining drills mounted on ships so that we can get stuff. Anyway, we've got a full harvest here. Something there, it's all gone into raw food. Shove all that into go into install player. Come here. Devices group. If we've improved the... Yeah, we've now got top speed of 94 meters per second now. Where are we going to go? Info panel. Here. We've already discovered that. Large barren planet over here. We've already been barren planet. This is a cold planet. I don't really want to go to another cold planet unless I have to. Got a desert planet here. What we got over here? Got Got Epsilon 4, which is a dead planet. Epsilon 5, large snow planet. Epsilon is a gas giant. We've got barren moon, barren moon. Don't really have a lot of choice, do we? Barren, barren, dread. We've got purgatory we could go to. That'd be fun. Purgatory, I think, is the starting location, yeah, for the different, very hard dead planet. Don't really want to go there. Let's go to Epsilon 4 over there. It says it's a go check that out. See what we can find. The speed. And away we go. So we're not. We got one, probably one. We've got Polaris Refinery. It's easy. Right, we're just going to head for Epsilon 4, and I'll see you once we arrive there. Okay, guys, I've just done a scan. It looks like this system's got a missile destroyer in it, which is a little bit of bad news because we may have a few problems if we encounter that guy, because there's no way we got the defenses to deal with that type of ship, a missile destroyer. I mean, we wouldn't even be able to get close enough to use the cannons to take on that. And it is moving. Anyway, we're just going to... So here we are. We're just coming up on the atmosphere. Turn on the inertia drives. And we're through the atmosphere. Right, there's something right below us. It'd be phenomenal if I actually come down on a heat signature over there. Yeah. Mining pits, which is would be worth checking out. So let's see what we got. No deposits. Yep. This is a dead planet type 1. Now, one of the reasons why I kind of fancied coming here was to see if we could find an unfinished escape rocket, because I still got this mystery of the moving core. So what we'll do is we'll just, and this is, I think this is quite a lot smaller planet, isn't it? So what we're going to do is have a scoop round and see if we can find the unfinished escape rocket. Right, we just found a fallen station. There's a heat signature over there. Let's go in this direction and see what we can find. Right, we found an abandoned drill platform. These are all familiar POIs. We've got a whole load of stuff here we need to sweep round. So we'll just sweep past this lot. Fallen Shrine. Okay, guys, I think we've found the unfinished escape rocket. Yes, we have. Look at that. So what we're going to do is just put down here. And this is quite interesting because right in front of us is the one that used to be before. So this is very much in the old configuration. Let me just switch off the thrusters and we'll switch to the... I think it's really dark on here now. Need something to eat. More oxygen. We're going through a lot of oxygen very quickly. Go to meds. Let's have a pizza. We need fuel. I haven't used this for a little while. Supplies. Up these. Oh, the thrusters on. Now this is the shuttle that used to be before, which is removed. If you watched the first couple of videos, you'd be aware that we had the base, because I think did I use this base to build the capital vessel on? But this part was actually missing. So what we're going to do is fly up here, and the front entrance is about here, so I'll level up and come in here. Oops. No, the core is still there. I don't understand this because I'm not allowed. Because I was told that the core was in there, but that is still got the core in the place where I thought it was. We'll just go and confirm. We've now got the weapons to take the core out, rather than messing around with a pistol. Got the right weapon for this. Definitely the core is there. It is. And we've got control of the base. Well, we haven't got control, but we can start looting it for food. It's in the fridge because we're too high. Have a little fridgy thing here. Take that. Got lots of loot. Don't get complacent. Oh, here we go. That out. As we fall off the edge here. Aha. Life gets interesting. So we've got this whole ship here. Okay. Of course, it means that we've got everything here we need. I could put a core on that. Does this base look, the lower platform look different? Or was it just my imagination? I think it's just the fact that the way that the base has been put down. No, the part of the fence seems to be disappeared. Let's go and take a look underneath them. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the loot that was underneath the base has been removed. We got fuel cells, but okay. I'm just curious now. I'm very, very curious. Because everything's missing from underneath now. So it's changed. Just do a very quick look here. Drop this down. Let's have a look. Obviously, we got the piles and piles of cargo containers, got some ammo boxes, harvesters. Where's the thrusters? Got turrets. We've got the 2 warp drives, 2 pentaxid. We've got 12 medium thrusters, which could be useful. Parts constructors, good for resources. very quickly empty the fridges so they don't spoil. Freezer, fridge. Not exactly sure why that's telling us. Large fridge. Okay. That's all. This in code. Of course, it's the perennial problem that got so much stuff in here. So we got a new update, but they still haven't fixed the problem that's always been there. So well, can eat that. Ammo boxes, take that. Down here and just down here. There. Ammunition out. Well, we got some rounds for our ship. That's quite useful. Then we got piles and piles of other stuff. So just pick that up. Where's my ship gone? We're just going to go over to the small ship as well. Get over to here. Or should be here. Behind this grill. Blast our way through. Yeah, all blown through. Main, got a little bit of fuel, a little bit more than a little bit of fuel. Silver shade. That's 4983. And then if we look at this one, yeah, we got a couple of small thrusters. Like it's all small thrusters. Now we got a couple of, so we got, so technically now we've got the ability to have 16 medium thrusters, some small thrusters as well. And that's there. We've got some heavy landing gear, industrial cargoes, devices. These, check this out as well. So we're here. Nothing particularly special, but that's okay. Got that there. So we do have the capacity to repair the ship, or upgrade the ship, sorry, not repair the ship. We've got some stuff here. Got something, a space command outpost and an emergency signal. I'm curious about what that actually is. So go west and just check that out. There's the emergency signal. That's just familiar territory. We encountered this before, and I've got no idea what it actually does. Don't know if it actually counts as what we're looking for. It's got an admin core in it, so there's nothing we can do about it. Nope. There's the space command outpost. We'll go and check that out. Oh, here's the platform I used for building the CV. Yeah, so obviously the everything is arranged in a different way. Hmm. Why has this got special significance? Just take a quick look at this. Got my curiosity going. Whoops. I mean, there shouldn't be any hostiles in here. Well, let's do a bit of looting on the way through. Whoops. Say not allowed, yes. Thank you, game. Got a couple of multi-charges. Some power coils. Is there any way in here? Okay, we got... Whoops. Let's do this properly. That for dermal burns. A little bit of ammo. Minigun rounds. Plants. That we got this a cryo chamber. So we got kind of access into here, but I'm not. Okay, this takes us inside. Oh, this is familiar. I remember doing this. It's like a command center thingy, and there's a staircase here that you can go down to go down inside. Okay, take that. Ah, I nearly walked over the hole there. Magnesium. Ammunition, just need the guns to fire them with. Can't get it in and out of there. Armor locker. Pieces there. So, I mean, there's a little bit of loot in here, but nothing particularly too spectacular. Don't really want concrete. One no ingot. So again, oops, concrete again. I think we can just keep going down. Oh, this actually comes out underneath, so. And we got some more loot boxes here. Yep. And this is the command center. There's some more. Oops, can't make any more. Got some lockers with some ammunition in. So yeah, so you can come in from underneath and go up, or come in and go through the top. So out here, find the ship. The ship must be around here. Out. Anything else around? Heat signature over there. I think we've gone. Where's the ship? Ah, the drill platform. There's the capital vessel just here. Hack that. Approach. Find it. Right, I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit more exploration. I'm not expecting to find anything else here as such. because this is all very familiar territory. So, but I'll just have a quick whiz round. We'll just fly around the planet and see if we can pick up anything that's completely different. I mean, if we can find some of the Scully things. Got an exploration shuttle there. Okay, we got something else there. So that's what I'm going to do, guys, and I'm just going to fly around. If I find anything of interest, I'll come back, especially if we can find one of those skull thingies. Okay, guys, welcome back. This is something new. There's ruined Elysium Tower. Absolutely no idea what this is. Let's have a look around here. Say this is new. Well, new to me anyway. So look, scoot around, see what we can see. They almost look almost like kind of sci-fi apartment blocks. Like there's some kind of entrance here. Probably say not allowed. Yeah. Okay, but we got a side door here. Okay, we got stuff for the fridge. Oh, haha. Take that out. That's out. I still can't put milk in there. Okay. Usual collection of low-level loot. We can get any higher. Let's do it the quick way. Some fuel cells there. Yeah, these look very much like accommodation blocks. Something right at the top. Interesting. Don't know if we can get up there. Oh, one way we can get up there. Where are you, shippy? There it is. Probably going to be a very big anticlimax, but look. Well, not to be sneezed at. Anything else here? This thing on the other side of here. And over here. Multi-tool charge. Rounds. Oh, nearly missed that one. Oh, medkit. So, in certain degree, it is worth checking out these rooms at the top. Pulse rifle, marginal. Sniper rounds. Got there. O2. Well, let's consume that. A multi-charge. A med kit. That one. So basically, the good loot is at the top. What's at the top of this guy? And you really need a ship to check these out. Right up to the top. Yeah. Yeah, there's some loot in there. Submachine gun. Not a big fan of submachine guns, but take the multi-boost. That's worth money. M5 pistol. Well, it might be worth a little bit. Anyway, I think I'm running out of time on this video, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I'll do off camera is a little bit more exploration, see what we can find. I'm very tempted to spend some time rebuilding the capital vessel, but just to wind up, I'll pose the same question. Do you want me to carry on with this series? Do you want to see a vanilla start so we can check out the new features of the 1.10 update, which I must admit is the one that really intrigues me, because I like to know about things like new missions and some of the new features? Or should we restart Reforged Eden with a very simple, easy start? The only thing is that if we do that, we won't have the moons, because Reforged Eden, as far as I know, doesn't support the moon starts. So that's the situation. Feel free to chuck comments in the video description. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.